What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy, the Big Cat. We got more Lord of the Rings set boosters. Gonna rock through these. The Diablo servers are down. It's a Saturday night. Got a nice glass of scotch. Nothing better to do, and you know what? Can't log on to Diablo, so let's crack some packs, huh? Either way, we're getting into some demon-fueled action here. Yeah, welcome back. You know, there'll be, by the time this posts, we'll probably have some collectors boosters here, short behind, so it's been awesome. Doing this on launch weekend. We'll get right into it here. Let's do one of the old. Get the old fold there. Just get right into our box topper here. Always exciting. Let's see what we get. See, this can always be such a big deal. Haven't opened any Surge foils yet. I think those only come out of collectors. These have all been foils so far on these box toppers, but let's see what we got. Ooh, awesome. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Very cool. Very cool. Love that card. The needy one, slowly rising. Great reprint. Look at that beautiful Dread Marshes. Urborg. So, kind of nice. Gonna have another little sip of scotch there with that one. Feeling good about that. All right. So, off to a great start there. Yeah, that was fantastic there. Urborg, personal favorite card. And just a great card. Go with all those great Cabal Coffers prints they did in Modern Horizons too, you know. One of the best there. Alrighty. We're going to enjoy ourselves here. So yeah, we're just going to get right into some packs. Move the old wastebasket nearby so we're ready to go. Here we go, pack one. There's our little art card. Little Mr. Ent doing his thing there. And boom, token. Very cool, very good. Hobbit Sting in foil there. Again, beautiful foiling here, shooting in some different light so you can see versus some of the other videos. There and back again. Little rare action. Cool saga. Great for the Tom Bombadil deck if you're going to play it. And just a really cool reference to the original Hobbit. Makes a Smog token. So that'll be our rares. We'll leave that for Mythics. Our little full art card here. Lash of the Balrog. Not bad. Might see some Pauper play. You know, that's something I need to learn more about is what is the removal level and what's even the removal necessity. If this is my first Lord of the Rings booster pack opening video that you've watched on my channel, starting to get a theory here just because we've opened enough to think that possibly, quite possibly, the Nazgul that's in your box, because we've opened one in every single box, so this will be our 5th set booster box. We've opened actually 5. There's one in every one, and in my last video, beautiful art card there, I opened 2 and they were right at the end, and I theorized that possibly the Nazgul is always lower in the box, so we'll see, because we've gotten 4 different arts out of 4 set boosters and 5 total, so only 1 duplicate. And as far as an uncommon goes, that's pretty good rare diversity across, you know, it being an uncommon in the coalition. So all my boxes so far that I've opened have come out of the same case. A little full art card there. So yeah, we will see what happens if we open another Nazgul and hopefully open a different one. You know, we'll be 5 for 5 on different arts in different boxes, which is pretty exciting. Which kind of challenges some of my assessment of like how rare and what the price on the Nazgul will be. So we will see. Beautiful food token in this set. Ooh, beautiful foil nasty end on top. Those foil showcases look so cool. Beautiful cards in this set. Really, really excellent job. The ring goes south there, so nothing too fancy. Oh, there's our Nazgul. High up, too. Interesting, I was just talking about that. Wow. Okay, so early. So the other thing I wonder is, now that we've gotten one early, do we get a second one later in the box? Are they far enough apart? Because I've noticed they're always in that slot right after the rare, before a showcase uncommon. They're not back here with the rest of the uncommons. So at least what I started noticing. So we'll see. We're gonna make a spot. We're gonna move the art cards away. Nazgul gets a spot. Let's see if we get another. that is a duplicate, so, but we've got some Nazgul to trade now. I'm gonna try to complete the set. There's our showcase, Peregrine Took. Yeah, normally I haven't, as far as I've been paying attention, found the Nazgul here. It's always in that little special spot, so I think it takes up what could be like an extra rare or an extra showcase. These Lord of the Rings lands look fantastic. Look at that, the Rohan. Beautiful planes. Can't wait to just trick out some of these commander decks and make like kind of a, I think I'm gonna tune all of them. Haven't brewed in a while and don't play like at all, but you know what, having a cool set of all the Lord of the Rings commander decks with all the extra Lord of the Rings cards and some goodies from the binder will be awesome. There's the Grimoire Wormtongue art card. Ooh, Reforge the Soul. That's a great hit from the list there. Fantastic card. We're gonna have to make a little spot for our list cards here. We'll just move you down here, Mr. Mountain. Beautiful. Reforge the Soul. Fantastic list card. A little bent though, as you can see. Tiny bit. Surface is fine, but a little bent. Oh well, not a big deal. Fantastic Wheel. Miracle Wheel. Great card. Boom. Bill Fernie is going to be our foil there. Nothing too flashy yet. Shelob, very nice. Very cool. Shelob's a great card. She's going to get some love in Commander. People out there are going to be building that spider deck. Nasty End. It's our full art card. The Barrow Blade Frodo. But yeah, we're going to keep an eye out. Does the Nazgul appear anywhere else? I don't think so at this point, but we will see. And Universes Beyond Lord of the Rings land. All right. Got a token in this one. And this beautiful art card. Aragorn and Arwen Wed. Booyah. Magic minigame. Token. I'll just say, you know, I appreciate what they're trying to do with set boosters, but like Wizards, I'm cool if you don't do this. Just a token is fine. Just a token is fine. It feels, the more of these you open, the more that feels like such a waste. So, Stern Scolding there in our foil. And our first mythic is Glamdring. Not too bad. One mythic on the box so far. Not a commander mythic either. Beautiful art on this Quick Beam Upstart Ent. Check that out. This art is gorgeous. The full art March of the Ents goes here, and I think there's another full art rare, the that Ent Lord on the other side, but that's gorgeous. Look at that art. Oh my gosh. The Dunlin Cribane. They're beautiful. I mean, the full art, the art in this set is off the charts, everybody. It is amazing. So, some more uncommons. Reprieve, kind of the chase uncommon. Might see some play out there. Keep an eye out. It's going to be so cool to see this set infiltrate modern, if possible, or things like legacy and vintage. And it's such an interesting age. You know, I hadn't thought about this. At first, we were all distracted by hype, and we're like, oh, this set doesn't look very good. Boy, the more I've opened cards, now that we've got our hands on it, the more people have kind of come around that there is some potential here in other formats. And even being tempted by the ring might be the new initiative. We'll see what time says. There's a little token card. Again, that should be a code for a free pack or something, right? Like, I paid for a pack and you took the token slot and gave me an ad. Beautiful foil Goldberry. Nice little foil rare there. The Goldberry, fantastic art on this card. Awesome character, fun in the book. I always like Tom Bombadil in the book. The adventure always starts so fun with the Barrow Whites and Tom Bomb. Beautiful art there. Check that out. Doors of Durin is our next rare. Kind of a fun, man, I would have played this when I was a kid. Not anymore, but that is a fun ability. Mirkwood Bats, kind of the star, Popper star there. It's going to be a commander staple. Beautiful art on the Mirkwood Bats, too. Gorgeous. Love that card. And we go to our uncommons and commons. It's some little food hobbits for the win. And a little plains. All right, we'll keep going. Taking our time with this one. Sip a nice little 7-year scotch and slow down for the video. There's the Gandalf in white mythic art there. The ring. Boom. We keep those separate because we'll just keep those. Ooh. Haradrim Spearmaster in foil. Mithril Coat. Very nice. The Mithril Coat. Kind of a chase rare. Gonna be Dark Steel Plate. I think I've opened one in every box. I think this might be Mithril Coat number 5. So we'll have some of these to move. This is a card, I don't know if it's a spec. I'm not a big single specking type of collector, but interesting card. I wonder if it goes up over time just because it'll probably be a little while before it's reprinted. I mean, it being Mithril Coat, it can be reprinted. It's not inherently tied to The Hobbit so much as high fantasy or Lord of the Rings. So, but a great card, Darksteel Plate with Flash, kind of, you know, I mean, it enables so much. It really is a fantastic card. Faramir. Little showcase art Faramir. Where there? And showcase Elrond. This little showcase frame. The art is so cool. It's like the cover of novels from when I was a kid. A little nerd reading fantasy novels. Back before we had the internet, you guys. You had to go to your local library when you were a young nerd for cool lore. That, or find the other nerds in your class and then trade books with them. And usually they were hand-me-downs from older siblings. Endo Skeleton. Great art here. Classic Mark Teaton art on that list card. Look at that. Gosh, that is 1999 Magic art. Yeah, 98. Yeah, that feels so just like late 90s Magic art. Love that. Cool list card. Lash of the Balrog in foil. Beautiful. Make that whip shine. Barad-dûr. Not bad at all. Barad-dûr. Amass Orcs X. I don't know if that's the most powerful one. Minas Tirith seems to be the favorite of these lands, but hey, it's a legendary rare land cycle, all named after places in Lord of the Rings. So if any of them catch on, those are a little harder to reprint, I believe, just because they're named after specific places in a certain canon. All right, there's a beautiful island. Again, these lands look so good. So good. All right, we're taking our sweet time on this one. We're going to try to pick up the pace a little just so this doesn't become a 40-minute opening video. Snarling Warg there. Mary, Esquire of Rohan, taking the charge. Nice little hasting deck in red-white. Meriadoc there is our showcase. And just commons and uncommons. We'll start flying through those. Not much to see there at the moment. Boom. Minas Tirith. Amazing art. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, a little spirit token. We got an art card here too. A little Sharky. Spirit. Ugluk. It's our foil. Faramir. There's his regular little Faramir coming down to play. Nasty End is our showcase. Gorebag. And just some commons and uncommons there. Nothing too crazy. And a swamp. All right. So nothing too much so far. Only one mythic in the whole box thus far. A little wild there. I mean, we're very happy with our Dread Marshes. Ooh, Dark Ritual. You know, it's interesting because that symbol, I think, is Phyrexia versus the Invasion, that deck set. But I believe this art is the Mercadian Masks or the Urza Saga Dark Ritual, because I think it's from that time. Wild. That's such a funny Dark Ritual to have with that expansion symbol. The list is going wild today. Little legendary eagle. Bird. He's a bird. He's not a eagle. He's a bird. Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent. If they look at the top 4 cards of the library. Oh yeah, it's kind of the fact or fiction with the... It's a ring tempting fact. Many Partings. Beloved card. Gosh, look at the art on this. For the food deck, fantastic. I mean, a 1 green ramp. I mean, it puts in your hand, but it also makes you a food. Not a bad little spell. Gothmog, Pharaohblade. All right. A little forest and a little king eagle up top. Love that crown on him. Whoever decided to be like, no, he has his leadership buff. He's proccing for the entire group in the encounter. Good call on the art there. Love that. I can't wait to see what high fantasy art has been such sort of like pre-Raphaelite meets like Renaissance post like, and as well as like Enlightenment, because it's like a depiction of people and like just the way things look. I can't wait to see that. Frodo Baggins there, Gimli. I can't wait to see some of that influence in high fantasy art infiltrated with like the video game visual lexicon over the next few years. And so we're going to get something that's like centuries old art styles infused with very recent medium and sort of still this classic depiction. I think that's going to be so cool. Let me know in the comments if that makes any sense, or if you're like, dude, you need to not drink scotch when you make these videos because you are just blabbering. All right, Tentacle. Boop. Little Tentacle token. Does this become a sleeper hit? Tentacle token? I don't know how many of those they've made before, but it's a Tentacle token, I can tell you that much. There we are. Escape from Orthanc. Nice little rare there. Flowering of the White Tree. Good little anthem. That's going to see some fun. Legend Matters is a thing right now. We're in a post-Joda world. And here's our second mythic. It's a commander mythic. Ooh, but it's this Frodo, adventurous hobbit. He partners with Sam, the loyal attendant. He's a halfling scout, 1/3 vigilance, and when he attacks, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, the ring tempts you. Then if Frodo's your ring bearer and the ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, draw a card. That's not hard to do. I mean, if you have this on the board, play a ring tempting effect, make him your ring bearer and gain 3 life, like he's producing card draw. Can you do this really fast as like a partner and like have Sam set up and then like quickly pivot into Frodo leading the playstyle? I'm very curious on that. Boy, would like to see some more actual mythics from the set. You know, we'd love to get a few more 1 rings, but we're also out for these rares. We're looking for another delighted halfling, and we'd like another Orcish Bowmasters, please. So let's see how this box treats us. Another Tentacle token. Wow, back to back. Those aren't that common. Lothlorien Lookout and foil. Elven Chorus. You may look at the top card anytime. Okay, kind of a like, oh, so there's a Nazgul. So there's 2, and we're early in the box. I think we've opened this one as well. Yeah, so these are both duplicates, but that is 2 Nazgul in this box. So right now the average is getting to be about 1.5, because this is our 5th box, and this will be 7. So yeah, interesting. Boy, if we pull another, it'll start changing some of my impression of how rare those actually are. But boy, there's some wild variants on that with 9 arts. It remains to be seen if Nazgul, because of the 9 arts and just circulation, become kind of a chase uncommon from this set, because let alone the foils. I can imagine the foils are probably really healthy, because I've yet to see one in foil. So, and I don't think it has an extended art, so it's there's only 1 version of it that could be added to the foil sheet. But I guess there's 9. I don't know if it's even on the foil sheet. We'll have to find out. Ooh, Orcish Bowmasters. We got our wish. All we have to do is ask nicely. Lovely, beautiful Orcish Bowmasters. Have yet to see their extended art in person, but a brilliant card nonetheless. I mean, there's some calls for possible bannings on this card already in Commander, but great card. And the old Ring Wraiths coming through there. Knights of Dol Amroth. Enough showcase. Got enough of those to last a lifetime. Mountain. But hey, maybe we break open that March of the Machines Knight deck and make a Sidar Jabari deck or whatever it is. They're Blue Knight after all. Human Soldier token. Arwen's Gift. So far our foil slot hasn't been nuts. We've had 1 foil. Usually each box will get 1 foil showcase in rare, maybe like two foil rare, something like that. So, you know, you never know. The foil, I can imagine a foil showcase ring would be a baller jam. Sure, it's not serialized, but it would be bigly. Flame of Anwars are rare. Not much to say there. Kind of a, not a bad card. We'll see. It's kind of an Electrolyze, somewhere between Electrolyze and not quite expressive iteration, but who knows? We'll see. Iteration's a card, so don't overlook 3 mana Izzet sorceries that are modular. And all you have to do is control a wizard, and you can draw 2 cards and deal 5 damage to target creature. That's great for 3. Killing a guy and it replacing itself and going up a card is great. Ooh, this is a good bird noble. Man, these birds are all expensive. Sure, you have vigilance, but this spell costs 2 less if you draw 2 or more cards this turn. Okay, that's fine, but he's still a 4/4 flying vigilance for 4. I guess you gotta drop him in the card draw. Delighted Halfling. Look, we're getting our wish, guys. Orcish Bowmaster and Delighted Halfling. Woo. And we got that beautiful Urborg. This is turning into quite the box here, folks. Our rare slot is treating us quite well. Would love to double up on either of those. And now our hunt kind of turns to mythics. Elvish Mariner. He's scries. Whenever you scry, tap up to X, where X is the number of cards you looked at. That's not bad. Tap him down. Little tap down guy. Pippin. And we're going to go through here. Not much left to see. Little foil Universe Beyond, and there it is. The Dwarven Hold, the Minds of Moria right there. Beautiful art. Ooh, Grim Strider. What is this guy's deal? He's an uncommon from Amonkhet on the list here. He's a 4-mana 6/6 horror, and he gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand. Woof. That's bad. That's a very bad wannabe Death Shadow there. Even worse. Gosh. All right, Gimli's Axe. There we go. Scroll of Isildur. Not bad. Samwise the Stout-Hearted in the showcase. And just some other goodies, you know. You're going to get well familiar with this, I promise, because this is going to become a well-opened product. This is probably going to become a best seller, this set. Even the set boosters seem to have hype, so we're all going to get real comfortable with Lord of the Rings cards. Oh, there's only 12 cards in these set boosters? Man. Little art card there of some sad little hobbit holes. Grishnok, Brash Instigator, Smeagol. This little green-black Smeagol I really like. I think this might be my favorite version of Gollum in the set. That second ability, you know, whenever the ring tempts you, target opponent reveals the card from the top of their library until they reveal a land. You put that on the battlefield, and then the rest into their graveyard. Like, that's a great effect. I don't know, but whenever the ring tempts you, I mean, that's not maybe the commander, but that is like a lot of value when he's on the board early. Again, we look at how Frodo works with the ring. You know, at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, the ring tempts you. So, I mean, these are cheap guys, and if you're out in their, like, you know, Abzan Bug ring temptation deck, maybe some Halfling Tribal coming in too, that'd be fun. You know, there's something to that. I think there could be something really cool because you can go to... I mean, that's not a game-winning combo, but that is Value Town early. I mean, you're like Delighted Halfling into Frodo into Smeagol. I mean, hopefully if you got enough extra mana, you just need to have a cheap way to have the ring tempt you, and you're going to be getting ahead. There we go. Little Council's Deliberation of Foil, but we go right to Arwen, Mortal Queen. Another mythic there. Beautiful art on Arwen. When she enters the battlefield, she has an indestructible counter. You can remove the counter. Another target creature gains indestructible. A +1/+1 and a lifelink counter on that creature and on Arwen. Pretty interesting little trick. That's a fun little elf/protection bear. I mean, she is an elf, which is cool. Green-white elves. Who knows? I mean, it's a nice ability. I don't know if it's like a great ability, but it is a nice ability. It reminds me of... Oh, Rivendell Full Art Showcase land. Nice pack there coming along. Beautiful little Rivendell. There's Gothmog in the showcase. It kind of reminds me of this 3-mana Selvala, the angel legend, who you can you can sacrifice her to get indestructible and hexproof until end of turn. I play that effect in Joda Legend Matters. It's a great way to save some board wipe and removal and keep your board state up. That's pretty threatening. I think it has archenemy potential, kind of. I mean, people have to deal with it. Ooh, there we go. There's a Gandalf in foil. Very nice little foil showcase Gandalf. And Tom Bomb, our buddy, Tom Bombadil. Great little God Bard, Saga Commander. 5-color Commander, too. So, it means he's got some life. Hopefully we see, you know, next time, keep an eye out. There's a block that goes hard into Sagas. It's going to push him through the roof. He is the Wurberg Saga Commander, and every Saga comes out to play. And Sagas seem to be kind of a evergreen mechanic. I'm trying to think of the last time there was no Saga in a set. Maybe Capenna? Streets of Capenna? Did that have a Saga? Human Soldier. Lash of the Balrog in foil. We've gotten a couple of these now. Sauron, the Necromancer. Very cool. 2 black and 3. Menace. And he... whenever he attacks, exile a target creature card from your graveyard. Make a tapped and attacking 3/3 menace copy at the beginning of your next end step. Exile it. Sure. It's a fun little mono black commander there. Little Necromancer style Sauron. I definitely see Sauron as a lich. Not necessarily purely a Necromancer, but definitely a lich, right? He's got a ring. He's got a power ring. Some food. An Uruk-hai Berserker. a... Ooh, we got a little twisted up there. Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. It's another halfling rogue, so does he fit in? Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and make a treasure. That's interesting, man. That's kind of that new Ledger Shredder effect, but for casting their second spell, you lose a life and make a treasure. It does help you ramp. Does him and Lobelia, Sackville Baggins, is that kind of the like anti-value deck they're trying to push in Modern? Like these control cards, are they good enough? I don't know. I don't know enough about these other formats to be like, oh, their thing is that they play 2 spells every turn, and so like free treasures is enough to be worth that. He is a rare slot for a 2/1, so there has to be something to that effect. Otherwise, that card should be an uncommon. Elephant Grass. Wow. Here's one from Visions, guys. Green, cumulative upkeep. Black creatures cannot attack you. Non-black creatures cannot attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each attacking creature. So this is a green propaganda effect that's also just better than propaganda. So really fun for the Enchantress deck, the deck that wants to run like oh gosh, Ghostly Prison and propaganda. Here's your green one for your Bant Enchantress deck, your Bant Enchantress. Here's Galadriel of Lothlorien. Nice little rare and foil there. The little Scry Commanderess. Ooh. And there's our One Ring. This has been a great box. So we're really now just looking for Gandalf. If we find Gandalf, I think we've opened the 5 chase cards of the set, because we've got One Ring, we've got Delighted Halfling, we've got Orcish Bowmasters, and we've opened Tom Bombadil. So we are looking for a white Gandalf here to really have run the table. Ooh, and the fun doesn't stop, guys. There's another full art Barad-dûr. Quite the pack. Foil rare, mythic, showcase rare. Whew, man, the only way that could have been better is if those were even bigger hits, but you know what? We'll gladly take that. Woo. And 2 Nazgul. This is turning out to be quite the box for us anyways, at least on launch weekend, looking at single prices and what's chase and what's not. All right, Orc Army coming through. Inherited envelope. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Oh, there you go. Man, mana fixing? Okay, so you play that in this little ring tempting Frodo deck. Man, did we make a ring tempting deck that's all about go fast, get tempted, and like rage with the ring bearer? What happens if we're tempted by the ring twice? How dope is Frodo? When he attacks you, draw a card and discard a card, and he can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Okay, it's not too good yet, but once you get to the 3rd one, when he becomes blocked by a creature, that creature, okay, sacrifices it, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. Nothing amazing, man. None of those effects give evasion. You really, really need evasion for your ring bearer. I guess you don't. I don't know. Is it good? File of Galadriel, though. Not a bad card. Interesting card. If you would draw a card while you have no cards, draw 2 instead. If you'd gain life while you have 5, not bad. Add 1 mana of any color. I'm sure there's a death. What is that? Final Hour? Last Hope? Final Hour? What's that? What's that thing from Innistrad block where like if you're basically like if you have 5 or less life, or like if your opponent would win the game next turn, small effect or big effect. Basically, like if you're gonna lose, instead this bad card becomes big effect, and it's like I don't know about that card. Last Hope, Final Hour, something like that. In any case, I don't know. I don't think that played well since we haven't seen it again. Okay, stew the conies. Stew those conies. Sting, the glinting dagger. It's funny to me it's not called Sting the Goblin Cleaver, because I thought that was that weapon's name. But very nice. Ooh, and we got a second rare here. We got a little showcase Elrond, Master of Healing. Very nice. Nasty End. And our other friends joining the party. Boop, and Island. Okay. Got 4 packs to go, folks. Here we go. Home stretch. Ooh, Leaf-Crowned Elder. Quite the tree folk here. 2 green and 2. Kinship. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it shares a creature with Leaf-Crowned Elder, which would be tree folk or shaman, reveal it. If you do, play it without paying its mana cost. Not a bad tree, and probably not too hard in the right green deck to drop that turn 3. So casting a tribal off for free off the top, that's pretty cool. Our foil is just straight up Voracious Fellbeast. The Fall of Gil-galad, Scry, so it's for this Elven Scrying, put 2+1/+1 counters. Until end of turn, target creature, whenever this creature dies, draw 2 cards. That's not bad. And then it fights. So I guess some value trade there. I don't know if you'd make that trade. Shadowfax, beloved uncommon. Shadowfax is great. Red, white horses for the win. Beautiful art on that. Bilbo's ring. Beautiful art on it. Look at that. Again, the art is in this set is insane, y'all. Oh, Jam. Wow, the list slot coming through on this box. This is quite the box. Coalition Relic. Very nice. You know, you don't get upset by having those. I don't think these are that common anymore. I haven't looked at the price on this in quite a while, but this is one of those OG Commander mana fixing staples. And it lets you kind of ramp like a great mana rock. Eomir, man, this is okay. This showcase foil, I think I've gotten 3 times out of 5 boxes. Like, I would take, like, imagine if this was the One Ring or Orcish Bowmasters or Delighted Halfling. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be amazing. And this Eomir doesn't matter. And I've gotten so many of them. I'm kind of sick of them. Call me ungrateful, call me besmirched, but gosh, to get 3 of those in one case, I'm like, it kills me because I'm like, that's the juicy slot. Like, just mathematically, the showcase foil, rare or mythic rare, does not come up in your box very often. So when you see that penny chaff, oof, it's like eating a good spot. Mirkwood Bats makes me feel a little better. And we're flying through here. Okay, we got 2 to go. Something, please redeem us from that Eomir. I'm good on those. You know, it was cool the first time. It was depressing the second time. It's soul crushing the third. Ooh, Time Stretch. Dang. How many rares did we pull from the list? This list is all over the place. Target player takes 2 extra turns after this one. Good old Time Stretch. Wow. Coalition Relic and Time Stretch. My goodness. They've got some absolute Commander staples in this updated list, you guys. Boom. And we've got the Rangers of Ithilien, little Sower of Temptation style effect. There's our island foil, and there's cute little Sam. All right, last pack. Let's see it. One more big banger. One more. Do we get the Gandalf? Do we get the real foil rare slot? Do we get something insane? Gollum is an art card. It's a treasure. We got something on top. We got something on top. It's the showcase for Prince Imrahil the Fair. Oh, and a Minas Tirith. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's probably the best land we can get out of there. So, yeah, kind of a quick recap on this one because this has been quite the box. Just to go back, you know, some of this always gets tipped with the list, but Time Stretch and Coalition Relic are great. Leaf Crown Elder is kind of a niche guy, but that's a popular and growing tribe. You know, nothing else here, but also Reforge the Soul. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rares. All with some potential. I mean, Commander staple. These 2 are Commander staples for certain archetypes. This is just a card people want to play. It gives you 2 extra turns if that's allowed in your group. And Leaf Crowned Elder. So great stuff there. We started off with this beautiful Dreadmarshes Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Fantastic card. Beautiful land. Look at that. Good gosh. That's going to go nice with that Ancient Tomb. When we go to our Mythics, the One Ring and Tom Bomb. Pretty good, pretty good. Little Frodo seems fun too. Always like the One Ring. And when we go here, we did pretty well. Minas Tirith, that's definitely a keeper. Some of these we're just going to slide right past. You know, Showcase Barad-dûr, Showcase Rivendell, Delighted Halfling, lovely card. That's a hit for us. Orcish Bowmasters, absolute hit. Flowering the White Tree is a hit. 2 Barad-dûr there. And, oh, beautiful Goldberry foil. Happy with that. Sheoldred. So, not a bad box at all. Got some of the rares we were definitely looking for, and 2 Nazgul. So, quite a box. Again, these are awesome. We're definitely going to open one more and finish this case. And then we've got collector's boosters coming. I think they're arriving in a couple days now. So, shortly after this video posts, the first collector's videos goes up, and who knows what happens after that. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace.